Hello and welcome to the Plantsman Podcast. I'm Chat along with Farber, and today we got a special guest. Farb's hit him with the intro.
This is a long overdue guest that we are incredibly excited to bring on the show. Our guest, born on October 21st, 1979 in Baltimore, Maryland. He grew up in Dothan, Alabama, and attended Northview High School. He excelled at both football and baseball during his high school years. So much so that his number 18, is the only number retired by the baseball program. Upon graduation, our guest enrolled in Auburn University to play both football and baseball. On the football field, our guest recorded over 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns in his career, and on the baseball field, our guest was dominant. In 2000, he hit .430 and was named a first-team All-American, and in 2001, was drafted 15th overall by the Blue Jays. Throughout his big league career, he accumulated 4.6 WAR, 40 home runs, and played in the big leagues for 7 years. Now serving as the hitting coach for the Auburn Tigers, it is obvious the impact this man has made on Auburn. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a man of faith, a loving father and husband, an Auburn legend, and a member of the locker room Fortnite Mafia, Coach Gross.
Welcome.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
Out of all those accomplishments, I think that Fortnite game that you played last year where you came in second place is probably the most impressive.
It was really, really close. It was really close. As many of the Fortnite Mafia know, when you're running from storms, sometimes things happen. And, I got a kill right at the end, and then the storm got me. And
Show the clip.
It was close. Oh, we got the clip?
We got the clip. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get into the game.
Let's get into the game. We're going to have a spelling bee. Coach Gross versus Christian Chatterton.
Yep.
Okay.
Coach Gross, you ready to start us?
Sure. I got many talents. Disclaimer, many talents in life. Spelling, not so much.
Me neither.
So that's good.
It's just going to be straight up. Whoever spells the most words correct wins. Your first word is pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Really close.
Really close.
Really close. Missed an E. Okay, Chat, you ready for your word?
Yeah, let's do it.
Frog.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Frog.
1-0. 1-0.
Let's go.
Coach Gross, your second word? Crustacean.
Yeah. Crustacean.
Wow. You might have a chance even with the word
I didn't even know that
Chat.
was a word.
It would mean like a crab type being.
Okay.
Chat, your second word? Door.
DOOR.
I feel like I'm kind of Auburn, and he's the opponents we played in football this year, and you're the refs. That's kind of where I'm feeling this is going right now.
That's about how it feels.
Yeah.
I mean, these are just randomly generated words. So I didn't choose them.
Random words. Random words.
You'll see it. It should even out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your third word is effervescent.
I don't know where to start on this one. I don't know whether it's a V or a couple of F's second. Effervescent.
Effervescent.
Do you have the language of origin?
I know that it has to do something with bubbles.
Very good. Effervescent. EFFER. Effervescent. SENT.
Close. You missed a couple letters in the middle, but that's impressive.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Not impressive when you miss 2 letters in the middle.
Well, effervescent, I think, is not a common...
Not a common word at all.
I think I just secured the win.
I think, you have to spell... If you can't spell this last one, automatic loss.
Okay, fair.
Your last word? Auburn.
AUBURN.
That's a great job. That is fantastic. Yes, very nice. Good game.
It's a fair fight.
Well, next segment, I'll start this one off. It's the Ask Coach Gross segment. We're going to ask you some good questions, and I'll start us off. If your life was a movie, would you want Saxon Roberts to play your character? Or would you be concerned that he would not be athletic or smart enough to be Gabe Gross? Also, what is your favorite meme, and why is it 6'7"?
I'm going to, yes, I think I would be somewhat concerned if Saxon was playing me. I mean, I'm a little better looking than he is, much more athletic than he is.
Yeah.
He might have been able to spell effervescent. I'm not sure. I was unable to do that.
I'd say probably not.
And 6'7" is a great meme. At some point, it's going to have to run its course. I don't know when that's going to be because it seems to have some staying power.
Yeah,
it's got a little stamina.
Every basketball game that gets to 67 is just absolutely celebrated right now. Yes, absolutely. I actually just drilled Bub with a 6'7".
Really?
We had lunch together a couple days ago, and I can't even remember what he said, but it was 6 or 7 times, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it was beautiful, and but at some point it's going to have to die. We're going to ride her till she bucks us.
It could be years. I mean, it could be
let's
decades.
Hope not. Let's hope not.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question. I'm going to jump in. What is your favorite baseball memory of all time?
Oh my. Favorite baseball memory of all time. Whew. Holy smoke, man. I really don't know that I can narrow it down to one. As soon as I say one, I'm going to think another one was better. It would really. I've always said that my favorite thing that happened at Auburn, we swept Alabama my junior year here as a player. We started out that year 0-9 in the conference. Winning the conference, I think, and I know in the top 10, but I think we were top 5 in the country, and then lost our first 9 games, and then came back to win 11 out of the next 12.
Wow.
And that sweep of Alabama was part of it. I didn't have a hit the whole series. I was walked a handful of times. If Lance Cormier watches this, he walked me 3 times. He pitched against us on Friday night. But we won, and we swept Alabama. And I've grown up Auburn all my life, and to sweep Alabama my junior year, last time I was going to play him as a player, that was really, really special to me. And then you would have to fast forward probably to my making my debut in the big leagues in Yankee Stadium, and
it's pretty cool.
that was really special. Wife, my in-laws were there, my mother and father were there, and 2 days later I had my first hit that night, and then hit a home run 2 days later still in Yankee Stadium. So that was a pretty special couple days.
Yeah,
for sure.
No doubt. That's
Next question.
Yep.
How does it feel to be routinely named in the conversation for most legendary Auburn athlete of all time, ahead of names like Cam Newton, Charles Barkley, Frank Thomas, and Bo Jackson?
Nobody is naming me ahead of those people. If you two did, I appreciate that.
I mean, this is just in our research. You look up most legendary athletes of all time at Auburn, your name does appear.
Yep.
Cam Newton never hit a home run here. I mean, I did rush for a touchdown and throw for a touchdown and hit a home run. He didn't do that. I mean,
Charles Barkley did not play multiple sports.
No, he did not. I don't know where we're going with Bo Jackson because he pretty much did everything. But in all seriousness, it is so special to my heart to be embraced by this university and to have been able to come here as an athlete, to play here, and hopefully bring value to what I did when I was here, and now to be able to do it as a coach is, it is nothing else in my life could I compare to being able to have done that for a kid that grew up loving this university and been able to spend the vast majority of his adult life connected with it. So it's been special.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to your first big league game here. Can you describe the nerves of that moment?
I remember nerves. There was a couple little details that I remember. I remember walking around the back of the catcher. We were in the third base dugout. I was playing with the Blue Jays, and just looking down at the box. I just never did this. My wife always told me, Kelly, always told me to look around a little bit and enjoy where I was. And man, I was trying to survive. I was trying to play, and I didn't look around very often because I was trying to compete at a high level. But I looked down at the box and thought, man, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, the great players that had played for the Yankees through the years, and they stood in that box, and I was fixing to stand in and face a big league pitcher. It was Orlando Hernandez, was nicknamed El Duque, had come over. He was a World Series MVP, and he threw me a breaking ball on a 3-2 pitch that I sincerely thought I was going to hit out of Yankee Stadium. And one reason I get on all of my hitters, which you know this about trying to do too much, I swung way too hard, got jammed, snapped my bat, ball went up in the air, Jeter lost it in the sun. Knock. Knock.
Awesome.
But the nerves were there, but really as the at-bat unfolded, it was baseball. It was having an at-bat. It was baseball. I'd done it thousands of times in my life, and this, and when you really compete and you're really focusing, like the world just goes away, and you're just locked in on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Love it.
For sure.
Love it, chat.
Who is the most famous person in your contacts?
Oh, man. Most famous person, I'm just going to go right here. I mean, probably Tim Hudson. Tim's the easy one, but Tim's pretty famous. We know him really well. People freak out when they know Tim Hudson's around, but that's a probably pretty easy one. I could go with Frank Thomas. They're all Auburn connections for the most part, and but those two are tough to beat. You got a Braves Hall of Famer and a baseball Hall of Famer, and if people would quit using the old metrics, which I actually like the old metrics, but look at a lot of the new stuff, Tim's numbers probably qualify him to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's got some really ridiculous clubs he's in. If you start breaking down the only people that do X, Y, and Z, and there's like 6 and 5 of them are Hall of Fame and the only one not is Tim. I think they might ought to revisit him at some point in time, but what a great career, 220 plus wins, and man, had a few better bullpens in his day. He probably would have won 20 games about 5 times. So,
yeah. If you were to FaceTime him right now, would he answer?
If I was going to FaceTime Tim,
yep,
I'm going to say 50-50 because there's a really decent chance he's at his farm messing around with his deer, and if he is, I don't think cell phone, but I take it y'all want me to try to.
Would you be willing to
try to accomplish that?
We didn't say that.
I mean, Tiford got, I think, 4 World Series champs on the phone.
Wow,
Ooh.
That's probably not going to happen.
3.
Yeah. Let me see if Huddy will answer. We got.
I think he will.
We got FaceTime. Why don't I have FaceTime on here?
Yeah, you do. It's right there.
Yeah, video. There we go. All right. we're gonna find out.
All right, let's do
it. Sad. It's a sad state of affairs. Doesn't look good.
Well,
it happens.
What would you like to say to him if he's watching this?
Tim, I would really like to say that I'm still upset at a couple of at-bats that I had off of Tim through the years. One where he was cruising at 90 to 92 until I pinch hit off of him. He knew I was the last hitter he was going to face. Yeah. And the first pitch I saw was 95. And consistently stayed that way through that at-bat and decided he would, back when baseball was baseball and pitchers were considered athletes and could actually hit, he knew his spot was going to get pinch hit for, and so he let it air out against me. I'm not real happy about that.
Yeah. And
he also decided to make up a cutter in the middle of a bat against me, and I wasn't excited about that either. So I'm still a little upset, still a little hurt by that. But for the most part, don't let a deer run you over and break any more of your teeth.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some lore. I think that just got dropped right there.
Before we get there, today's episode is sponsored by Drip Drop. I just got done working out, and I'm going to get into my Drip Drop.
I did too, so
I did not,
dial in.
But I will have some Drip Drop anyway. Yes. Pre-game meal is a water bottle with Drip Drop every time.
There we go.
Every time.
You want to play in the big leagues?
Drip Drop.
Well, as we do this here, I'll ask you the final question of this segment, which is, what is louder from the perspective of a player? The Iron Bowl or a World Series game?
Before you answer that, we probably debated this for 20 minutes this morning.
Wow.
So I'd really like to hear your answer. Because I feel like I'm right, but I haven't played in Either one, so.
To be honest with you, as a player, I think I was so lost in the moment of both that it was really hard to maybe balance out in the fact that they were 10 years apart. I played in the World Series 2008, played in the Iron Bowl in 98. That makes it tough too. I don't think that for a single moment that you can probably encapsulate a football stadium just in numbers. You're talking about a World Series that's got 40,000 people. Philadelphia seemed like it was close to 50, but 40 to 50,000 people, and you're talking about a football stadium with 80 to 85,000, and the intensity of the moment of football was. I think that would be tough to beat. If I had to say right now, I'd probably say Iron Bowl, but it was.
That's why I said
it was tough. Yeah,
that's why I said
it's close because the claps when the stadium kind of goes crazy. Mm-hmm. When a ball leaves a ballpark in a World Series off the bat, that immediately roar that comes from that is that's tough to beat. Yeah. It's the excitement of that moment over and over again, and then each pitch that builds energy. It gets close, but if you're just talking about raw noise, 45,000 can only make so much, where 80 or 85 can make more.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought the initial moment after like a homer, like you said, the noise. That's what I'm trying to go back in my mind, and the fact that both were 20 some odd. The World Series wasn't 20 some odd, 15 or 20 something years ago. That would be an interesting to get a decimal level on both of them and really find out. Yeah. Well, I believe that was our final question.
Yep.
Moving on to the stat game. We just want to know how well you know your stats.
Oh, geez.
So we did a little digging.
Okay.
They're going to get progressively harder as we go along.
All right.
The first one, how many career hits did you have?
I got no clue. 326.
Ooh,
not
close.
bad guess. 349.
349.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
close.
That's
close.
a lot of big league hits.
Not really.
Well, it's a lot more big league hits than
most people.
Yeah. About 99.99999% of the population.
Yeah, that's true.
Chat.
Next one. What was your career fielding percentage?
I'm not going to get any of these right. 982.
87.
987.
Close.
Okay, close. Okay. I'm close.
We're going to step up the difficulty level.
That's
just
not good because I didn't get either one of those two right.
What was your career batting average against Bronson Arroyo?
Oh, it was pretty decent. I liked hitting off Bronson. 389.
345. I believe that was the guy you faced most in your career.
I think it was. He was. I was either for the most of my career, I was either in the NL Central or the AL East, and he was in Boston when I was in the AL East, and he was in Cincinnati when I was in the Central. So we faced each other a pretty decent amount.
Well, probably good that he stayed with you there because that's a solid number.
Solid number. I had, if we got time, you tell stories and stuff, but one of my favorite at-bats off Bronson, I only hit leadoff. Y'all are research kings. Y'all could look this up. I think I only hit leadoff one time in the big leagues. And first pitch I saw, I hit it out of the ballpark, and it was against Bronson Arroyo. And I had no intention of swinging. None. I hadn't started in a while. We had just come off a road trip from Houston, got back, and I just basically said I wanted to see this first pitch. And I didn't even know he did this, but every once in a while, the first pitch of the game, he would just throw a BP fastball. And I lifted my leg kick, and was just going to try to balance there and see the pitch. And all of a sudden, it was like 74 miles an hour, and I was like, hey.
Should probably swing.
And I did, and I hit it out of the ballpark, and was like, holy smoke, that just happened. So, Bronson, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
On July,
probably would be doing better if you didn't hit so good off.
Yeah, I think we had a former Boston coach there, and I think he thought that he told me to make sure I was ready for a BP fastball, and he actually did. But whatever. Pitchers are all a little wary that somebody's trying to give something on them. We won't go into that.
That's true. It's true. I can confirm that.
Yes. Go ahead.
All right. On July 16th, 2007, how many hits did you have against the Brewers?
All right, say that again. July
16th.
Yes.
2007.
Yes.
You're playing the Brewers.
Was not. Playing for the Brewers in 2007.
Farber?
You did the research on this, dude. So
No, don't even.
All right, July 16th, 2007. I think I know. I'm going to say we were playing the Phillies.
Okay. Wait, can you look this up real quick?
Yeah, let me see. I can't believe I screwed this up.
So he's playing for the Brewers.
For the Brewers, 06, 07. I played for the Brewers.
Playing against the Diamondbacks?
Okay, Diamondbacks, not the Brewers.
Let me check the box score here. Make sure that I have.
Or not the Phillies either. Yeah, when would that game have been? That would have been a couple weeks maybe before the 16th. 16th is right after.
All-Star break?
Right after the All-Star break. Something kind of tough happened right after that game. I got sent my butt to AAA.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
I don't know what. Baseball Reference might be selling me here, so let me.
We might have to just take an L on this one.
Yeah, I think we might take an L on this question. According to Baseball Reference, you had two hits
2 hits
against the Brewers.
against the Brewers. Yes, no.
Maybe
yeah,
for the Brewers,
yeah.
I don't know.
For the Brewers, and if it was against the Diamondbacks, I think that I hit a home run, and then got sit down the next day.
I believe that there was a home
Yeah.
run in that game.
Yep, I think that happened. It was at that point in time, which I kind of talk to our guys about sometimes. That I was a bench player. I was 4th outfielder, and July 16th in there, I don't think I had 100 at bats yet on the year, and I desperately needed at bats. And how I hit that home run, I don't know, because I felt horrible. I remember for a 2 or 3 week stretch, it's just an accumulation of a couple of months of just not having any B's. And the Milwaukee sent me down and played every day in AAA for about 3.5 weeks, and then got called back up for the stretch run.
Nice.
There we go.
So there you have it.
Nice.
Okay, last question. Now I'm nervous because Baseball Reference sold me, but I think we have the correct information here. In 2010, which one of your teammates drove you in the most, and how many times?
Which one of my teammates drove me in the most? Holy smoke, you deep on this, deep. I don't know why this was the first name that came to my mind was Mark Ellis. No idea if that's correct or not. Jack Cust, Mark Ellis,
Who played shortstop for y'all?
Cliff Pennington
There you go.
played shortstop. Is that the answer?
I was just asking.
Is that the answer?
That would be the answer.
Wow. He's coaching at Texas A&M.
I do know that.
Yes, coaching at Texas A&M. Cliff Pennington is a great friend of mine, great baseball guy. Played, what did he wind up playing, 10, 11 years or something like that? 12 years? I don't know. Played for a long time. Is now coaching in college baseball at Texas A&M. Cliff Pennington. I did not realize that. Okay, that just means I gotta call him when we get through. Does he count as a famous contact person?
I'd say he's famous.
I would say
You're playing
so.
the bigs, you're famous.
You want me to get Cliff Pennington on the I don't know if he's going to answer either.
You can
but,
try.
I would say that's a good idea.
If you go over.
Oh wow!
We got Saxon Roberts calling.
Do we answer?
I think we
He's
answer.
probably
See
ready for
what
the
he
question of
wants.
the day.
Hello.
Are you still on the
I can
podcast?
see him. Come on.
We're live and in color, dude.
All right, how do I get up there?
Elevator.
Your
I'm coming.
your ballpark. We got to figure out where everything is.
I'm coming.
All right, come on.
Man,
Saxon Roberts was in a scout meeting.
Yes.
shut him out.
I believe they told him he's getting like the Shohei contract in the draft today. So
Wow.
Guaranteed.
guaranteed. Fully
Guaranteed.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Good for
That's
Saxon.
awesome, Sax.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Congratulations.
As we wait on his question of the day, we'll do the verse of the day, which is Psalm 48:14. Slide in a chair, kid. I'll scoot over. It is, "For this God is our God, forever and ever. He will be our guide until the end." This demonstrates God's consistency in our lives. God never leaves us. No matter how difficult things seem, or even how much hopelessness we feel, God promises to guide us till the end. Even if you are walking through a valley, He will lead you to green pastures. It's our verse of the day.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Perfect timing. Good question of the day.
Oh, we're already like to the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have we covered some good stuff here?
We have.
Okay. My question of the day is, what would happen first? You successfully complete a brain surgery, or beat LeBron in a 1v1 to 25?
100% beat LeBron 1v1 to 25.
But that would never happen.
Neither would me successfully completing a brain surgery.
If you studied for the next 20 years and figured out how to do it and was taught by the best.
At some point, LeBron, if I had 20 years, he's going to break down and I'm going to break down. I'm going to say he's going to break down at a higher level. He has more wear and tear on his body. And
But he also has the best trainers and
He's also the best of all time.
he's gonna. Oh, sorry! I just threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry.
hold on.
Oh my god!
he is the greatest. He is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Wow!
And he's also probably
we're gonna go there.
he's probably also a top 5 athlete.
Yes.
We're gonna go there.
He's 43 playing.
Coach, you're breaking,
Mr. Flop is the greatest of all time.
Coach, you're breaking down before him.
Oh my gosh! I did. I threw up in my mouth. I don't even know what to say. Y'all have lost all validity in the conversation. I can't.
Who is it, Curry?
I would tell you that Curry's got a better chance than LeBron does, but it ain't either one of them. You know who it is.
Kobe.
You know who it is, and it ain't Kobe either.
Victor Wembanyama.
You keep going up. You keep going up. You're going from maybe the 4th to the 3rd to the 2nd, and you ain't got to the top yet. You ain't got there yet. I'm sorry.
Are we talking about like Shaq?
Yeah, no.
Manu Ginobili?
Yeah.
Hey, what about you? Which one are you doing? Hey, which one are you doing first?
Brain surgery.
Yeah, I'm doing
for sure.
brain surgery for
I
sure.
feel like I could do that in probably.
I think that's I think that's a horrible take. Because eventually, I'm gonna get just like lucky and make 10 threes in a row.
I'm gonna
That's
get
never
so
gonna
hot.
happen.
One time, I'm gonna get hot, and every time he comes into the paint, I'm just gonna maul the snot out of him, and he's gonna fall down and act like he's dead, like he does all the time.
You're
In fact,
you're not getting a shot off of
I'm-
LeBron James. It's LeBron James.
Hey, can I ask you
He's
something?
6'7".
Can I ask you something else here? Who the crap you think I am?
Okay, listen, we get it. Playing in MLB.
We're talking to
Playing in MLB.
Hey.
Auburn quarterback. Absolute beast. Coach, this is LeBron James. This is the
Oh my
greatest
God.
basketball player of all time.
LeBron James
talking to
is
the greatest
not.
Auburn athlete of all
No,
time.
no, you're
That's
not.
true.
No, you're
That's
not.
true.
LeBron's not the greatest basketball player of all time.
Okay, let's just say
He's not. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, and there is no way on the face of the good Lord's green earth that you will ever convince me that LeBron had was better or had a more impact on the teams he was playing on than Michael Jordan did. And if you would have put LeBron coming through the lane against Bill Laimbeer and the Pistons back in the day,
Let me
That's
stop
a
right
great,
there. Let me
that's
stop
a
right
great
there.
point.
not happening. It's not happening.
Crazy if that was true, but
The guy
LeBron is
like
probably
has guys
360
lean
with no
into him
other leg.
and then vaults himself out of windows and goes on the ground. Like it's sad.
have you
He
seen
created the LeBron flop is actually a thing because he is such a pansy that
No.
he just falls on the ground and acts like he's dead. I don't know what to say.
What about the beginning of his career? Playing against the same comp that MJ was playing at the end of MJ's career.
What does that got to do with the price
I'm
of tea in
just saying.
China?
Just saying.
Again,
Mix over errors right there.
mix over errors.
Have you seen film of Michael Jordan at the beginning of his career? It looks like he was playing mailman.
I'm not going to argue this with you. You're never going to be convinced, and you will never convince me of the other side of this either.
Okay.
I know that when Jordan didn't lead teams, he just stayed there and created champions. And he won 3 and went and played baseball for 2 years and won 3 more.
That's pretty
and
impressive.
Never lost a
Pretty
finals. I don't think lost a finals MVP either.
Well, he also
And-
didn't have to face Golden State Warriors.
That's true.
You're right. He had to face the Pistons, and he had to face the Lakers, and
Golden State Warriors
and he
would
had to face
absolutely run over the
Karl
Pistons.
Malone, and he had to face John Stockton, and he had
John
to face
Stockton.
Yeah, like more assists than anybody in the league for a long, long time. You know, pick and roll. Actually, when basketball was played and they didn't run up down the court and shoot threes from half court, and then the next guy gets the rebound, they throw it down the court, they shoot a three, and they miss it, and they run down the court and they shoot a three, and they miss it, and then they make it,
that's
and then
true.
they make it.
That's
And when they actually played basketball,
That's true.
having a guy like Stockton
The
was
best
actually
team, the
good.
best team in the '90s would get 30 bombed by the worst team in the NBA right now.
Let me. I'm
Agree
gonna
100%.
try to educate y'all on something.
Who's guarding Victor Wembanyama in
I don't
the
even know who
90s?
Victor Umanura is. I don't even know who in the world you're talking
That's
about.
disrespectful to the San Antonio
It
Spurs.
is. I agree. But the NBA's lost me because of the flops and because of the 3-point only and because we change teams every 2 seconds. And I mean, look, when I grew up, you had Bird and the Celtics and Magic and the Lakers, and they were a rivalry. And the Lakers had to overcome the Celtics, which they did to get there. And then you had the Pistons had to overcome the Lakers to get there. They had to overcome the Celtics first in their own conference and then overcome the Lakers. And it was this thing with Isaiah Thomas and Lambeer and Rodman and all those guys where they had to overcome that. And they did. They didn't leave. Thomas didn't leave to go join Bird and the
That's fair.
Celtics
That's fair.
to beat the Lakers. They just stayed there and did it. And then the Bulls had to overcome the Knicks, who never got there. And then they had to overcome the Pistons to get to the finals. And then their first ones, I believe, beat the Lakers in the finals. And it was this huge, just almost like watching a movie scene about who was going to be able to overcome what, instead of the best players all leaving to join together and then still getting beat in the finals half the time, like your greatest of all time did. I'm sorry.
Hey, we can
agree to disagree.
We can disagree.
Yes, we can.
Disagree.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So brain surgery.
So brain surgery. I still think I got LeBron before brain surgery. I'm sorry. I would say the same thing if you went to Jordan, if that would make you feel better about it. I think I got a better shot of beating them in one game over the next 20 years than I ever do of successfully completing a brain surgery. That is.
Okay.
You know, give me 20 years, one game a day for 20 years. At some point, I'm getting
You will
hot. At some point, every fadeaway I've got to take to get it over his head and rein it in, it's going to go in one time.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think that's a good take.
I'm sorry. We kind of took over the podcast right there, but
That's okay.
that
That's
was
what we
great
need.
content.
Well,
Sure.
it's time for closing and shout-outs. So, Saxon, start us. We'll work our way down.
You start us. I just got here. I got to think.
I'm going to give a shout out to Thomas Jefferson because I'm related to him.
Wow.
Yep.
He's,
Come
What
on,
happened to
TJ.
you,
he's
dude?
always said this, but I don't believe him.
Yeah,
That's true.
What happened to you?
Wait a minute.
He took the
What you
brains from the
He
bloodline.
He took all the brains. He
started-
left none.
Come on, bro.
Declaration of Independence, president, started a university. Like, let's go. Here we go.
I mean, I'm a smart guy. I won the spelling bee.
You did. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing on that.
Yeah, how'd that
You
go?
won the spelling bee.
I won.
He spelled
all right.
one.
I did.
Rose
I
spelled
did
one
spell one
I
correctly.
went 1 for 3. I went 3 for 3.
Yeah.
You spell frog?
Yeah.
That was one of them.
So you use the same words too?
What do you
That's
mean?
sad. You
No,
give
he-
him the same 3 words every time?
We just
No.
saw the words before.
Oh. Yeah.
I'd hope he could spell them.
Who do you want to shout out, Coach?
Who do I want to shout out? I will. Since we're going, I take it living or dead. I'm gonna go straight Auburn Homer, and I'm gonna shout out Shug Jordan.
Oh.
He is my namesake. He's my middle name. He is my son's middle name. He was a great mentor to my father, and also landed on the beaches of D-Day and helped the Allies win World War II, and then came back here and won a national championship
hear
in
a fun
football.
fact?
Two,
That's awesome.
two national
My dog's
championships.
actually named after him.
Really
His name's Shug.
fun back, Shug. Come on now, come on.
What do you got, kid?
I'm going to shout out LeBron James for being the GOAT. Last night's assist was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Wasn't last night the first time he didn't score 10 points in a game in like
18 years.
18 years? Yeah.
Shout out LeBron. Ron, what you got?
I have the architects in ancient Egypt who built the pyramids. Just gonna shout them out today. Wish you would have made your hieroglyphs able to be read today. I don't remember what the word is called. Translated today, so that we could know how you did it. And if aliens helped you?
War Eagle.
War Eagle.